Okay folks, so here we are with another episode of Designer Studios X software demo. So I'll log in here, and today what we will see is how do we create an entire room from layout. Okay, so we come to the main dashboard. I am working on different things here, but we go to this layout to design button straight right here in the corner, and I click layout to design. There are different buttons here to do the edits on the layout so that we can create the room eventually. And first thing I do is choose a file, which is a document that I uploaded previously. This is a standard layout design, and as you see, it loads with its own selector. So I select the room that I want to start designing. Let's say let's do the living room here. So I expand it and make sure this whole room is covered properly, and then I say confirm area. So it'll crop the photo to make it just for the living room. Now what I do is I select a place from where I want to view this room. So this is how my view is going to look like. So when I see, it'll be this way. I confirm the viewpoint, and then I start drawing what I call as a trace. So essentially this is the walls of this room. All right, that's enough. I don't think we can see any more here. And then start from here, come back all the way here, and then we have one here. Okay, we might be able to see this place, so a little bit of this one, and that's it. And then we draw some doors. As you can see, there's a door that will be visible here from my viewpoint. So I draw a door here, and there's a window here. So I put a window in this place. All right, and that's basically it. I don't think we can see anything else from this place. So we say extrude to 3D. As you can see, we already, whatever we created, the doors, the windows, and everything are here. So, and this is where we had our viewpoint around this place. So we'll see, we'll render this perspective, right? And we get this view, right? We create the window, doors, and everything, right? So the interesting fact is that from here, we go straight to Idea Builder, where we transfer this view into the Idea Builder page, or this is where you start designing the room. So, quickly, here are the tools to this design. You can see it on the other videos that we posted, but there's a surface cover. So we define the ceiling. How does it look like? Ceiling with white sheetrock and recessed lighting. That's how we want the ceiling. All right, and we just define a little bit of how the ceiling looks like from where to where, so that way the software knows which area to shade for the ceiling. You don't have to be perfect, that's enough. Let's say this is a definitive wall of the living room. So we say wall with modern porcelain tiles with black and white veins. And then just define this wall. Again, you don't have to be accurate, just a rough idea is good. The last thing I do is the floor. white marble, let's say. That's it. And again, we define the floor to be this whole area. We'll let the system figure out the rest, okay? Maybe we put an object on this wall and say TV height equal to, let's say, 3 feet, width equal to 6 feet, relatively large TV on the wall. Yeah, and we put a couch here, sectional sofa with leather, black leather. Maybe that's more definitive for this room. All right, and then we go here and say this is a living room, and click the regenerate button. So while it regenerates this room, what we did is we brought in the perspective of the layout here with the walls extruded and the doors and the windows. I did not define this. It might keep it as is. We'll see what it does. And then we essentially use the designer tool to make it more photorealistic, right? So that when you do this, you get, let's see, our photo is generated here. So as you can see, it made the wall, floor, the sectional sofa, the large TV, the recessed ceilings, and then within just a few minutes, you're all done. You can download this and send it to your clients who wants to see this room. Thank you so much.